Got a switch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video for Vidmas, y'all. I just want to kind of wind down and have I don't want to make it so much of like a serious conversation. I don't want to make it seem like it's like a negative thing, but I think these are things that some people do not speak about only because it's really nothing to talk about if it's anything like kind of what I experience. And I don't want to downplay what I got going on, but you know, sometimes I could get a little lonely. So y'all already see the title, and we're just about to talk. I'm talking to my people who decided to move away from home. I'm talking to my people who work far away from their home and their family. I'm talking to people who just don't, for whatever reason, just don't spend the holidays with their families. This video is directed to y'all. I feel y'all. I'm here for y'all. I am y'all. So I think it's just really important that we have this conversation. Shout out to everybody who already has to spend a large amount of time away from their family for any reason throughout the year period. It's never an easy thing to do, especially if you're super family oriented. I know a lot of y'all be like really feeling it, get depressed, like, you know, all different types of things. It's gonna be okay, like you're gonna be good, and it's not the end of the world, really, in all actual reality. So let's just get straight into the conversation. So let me tell y'all a little bit about my situation. So basically, I decided to move away from my hometown, which is New York, and I've been all over. I lived in Miami, I lived in Atlanta, which is where I am right now. I stayed in these places for an extended period of time, so with doing things like that, it's just kind of like, you know, it's a lot. As far as when I was living in Miami, I feel like it really hit me hard. That was my first time really being away for any reason, school, boyfriends, you know, whatever the case may be. It was hard, y'all. So when you move away from home, it just kind of depends on your situation that determines like how you're going to be able to handle it. And every time I move, it's more so a situation where I kind of be moving with no intentions of, you know, I don't want to say no intentions of meeting people, because when I came to Atlanta, it was way different from when I was in Miami. But when I move, it's kind of just, I want to do something for me. So for the first time that I was by myself, no, I did not intend to be by myself. It just didn't work out with the situation that, you know, I was in. And it was depressing, y'all. But the only thing is, I had to adjust to not being with my family for the simple things, like the little simple get-togethers. Oh, everybody at grandma's house, everybody at auntie's house, everybody that I was missing stuff like that. But for holidays, I was there. Best friend birthday, I was there. Like, I was flying out every 2 weeks to see my dude at the time too, because he was in New York. So I wasn't away, but I was still kind of missing like the little things. My friends would call me, they have like a little get-together going on. So I would just be like, damn, like, I miss home. I miss being home. I miss being in tune. I miss being just a couple of minutes away. Actually, I was not a couple of minutes away. I was about an hour away from my friends once I moved from, you know, the city to the deep suburbs, basically, so to speak. So it was just one of those situations where it was just like I was already alone in Miami, and it was already depressing for me to be out there alone. I didn't have no friends, y'all. I didn't have no friends. I had a few associates, but nobody I could call me like, girl, let's go out. Me and my roommates, it was kind of awkward. I mean, well, my suite mates, I should say, because we had our own rooms and bathrooms, but we didn't have, you know, like, we didn't share rooms. I didn't have nobody I could do that with, and y'all, I was miserable. Like, I was depressed, y'all. I was so depressed. And I was just like, those times I was so fortunate to be able to, you know, afford to fly to New York anytime I wanted to. Literally, with me being by myself so long, I was working my ass off, y'all. Like, I was just working. And I'm just sitting on top of all this money, can't go out for drinks, not buying this, not doing that, because I'm just in the house. The most money I was spending was like groceries, y'all. So it was just kind of one of those things for me, like Ubers, you know, stuff like that. But at first, yes, I was still able to see my family, but you know, with being out there and just being by myself, it was a little hard. So now fast forward to nowadays. Now I'm 25, and I just kind of had this mindset as of recently, like, I do have the choice whether I want to be with my family for the holidays, but it's not really a situation where I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna be so honest. It's not really where I feel like I'm missing anything for real. And it's not like, oh, my family's whack or they're terrible or nothing. Like, it's nothing of the sort. But I just feel like if I'm gonna come home for the holidays, I want it to be worth it. Like, I want all of us to be together. You know, I don't want no separation. I don't want to wind up by myself after a while. Like, I want to really feel the love. Like, I want to feel like I spent my money on a ticket And it's worth it, because y'all, let's keep it a bug. We older now. Like I said, I'm 25. I'm paying bills, and I pay thousands of dollars in bills a month. You would never, like, y'all would just never even imagine. So it's just like, if I'm gonna spend my money to come out here, and then it's not so simple as you just coming out there and just going to your destination. I have to make sure I have transportation. I have to make sure I can buy myself something. I'm gonna probably want to go places and spend more money on that. So it's not like it's just a straight shot. These things cost, y'all, and it's like, I just want to make sure that if I'm gonna spend my money to do something, it's gonna be worth it. And this year, I don't want to necessarily say I don't think it's worth it, but I just I don't feel the urgency of being over there. Like, I feel like I'm getting older. In a couple of years, hopefully, I got my own family and I got my own little situation going on with whomever, and then we can celebrate the holidays together and, you know, create my own traditions and my own little stuff like that. That's what I'm really kind of looking forward to, and that's why I'm not really bumming myself out about it, because it's just like, I have to understand that you don't need to be around people, and you don't need to be in like a family dynamic all the time in order to enjoy holidays. And it's so hard to say that, because I know how it can get when you can have this demeanor, and then when it kicks in that you really by yourself, it's like, damn, I kind of do wish I had this, or I kind of do wish I had that. But I'm like forcing myself to be okay with it, because one thing about me, I'm a loner. I'm naturally a loner. Yes, I be having people around me and stuff like that, but naturally I'm a loner, and I've been the only child for so many years, so I already kind of grew into that. And then it's like, once I kind of got more so into that, once my siblings and stuff came around, I still kind of was a loner. So it's nothing really new to me. Like, it's not hitting me like it used to when I was a little bit younger. So I said that to say, y'all, look, at the end of the day, I understand it could be hard. I understand that, you know, it could be emotional, it could be depressing. Y'all have to just look at it from a bigger standpoint. Like, this is how I like to think about it, right? All right, boom. Thanksgiving, we're gonna use Thanksgiving as an example. So I didn't go back home for Thanksgiving, and I decided to cook for myself. And whoever wanna come over and get a plate, they'll come over and get a plate. But look, I'm cooking this food, and by me doing that, it also taught me how to cook. Y'all, I don't be cooking like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still learning how to cook a lot of things. And of course, I know how to cook a few things. Like, I does my dues. But it's just like, I'm still learning how to cook like meals, like family meals. So I took that time to learn how to cook a better meal, and I felt great about it. I had my music playing, I was in the spirit, had my little drink. I was good. Like, it didn't hurt that much, because I felt like I was learning for my future self and my future family. Like, and I still wanted to have that positivity. I don't want to rely on something that I'm just so used to all the time. I just want to get it in. I want to be okay with being alone in every single aspect, whether it's living alone, whether it's going outside alone, going on dates by myself. Like, that's the phase I'm in my life right now. Like, I just want to learn how to enjoy my own company and understand that I don't have to be around a big crowd of people to be satisfied or to feel wholesome or whatever the case may be. And once again, like I said, I know how it can be. I know how it can feel. Even on Thanksgiving, it still kind of hit me like, damn, like, I don't have nobody around. And yes, of course, eventually I had people around, but it was still like, when I'm in the midst of cooking and doing all these things, it's like, you're an adult now. Like, you're an adult. Y'all, I know I'm all over the place with it, but I'm just like really literally speaking off of my mind. But I just feel like it's very important to just grow into who I want to be in the future, because I have this desire to be like a great mother and a great family person, and start new traditions and start new everything for my family that I grow on my own. So I'm just so fascinated with that. This stuff don't even stress me out, y'all. It just don't stress me out. Like, I want my own situation. I want to do my own thing. Like, I'm not even, I'm not even really tripping about it. But I can't help but to think, and I don't really ask my family much, especially like my mother and my father, how they feel about me being away for the holidays. Like, I don't know how they feel. Before I recorded this video, I was thinking like, I wonder how my family feels about it. Like, my dad's my primary parent. My mother has always been in my life, so it's just kind of like, I wonder how that feels for them. And I know my father might not be able to tell me right now, but I want to call my mom. I want to see how my mom feels about it, and if it really like affects her. I don't know, because once you get get older, the parents don't really think that we really like be feeling any feelings, or they just think we older, we grown, we on our own, like we not even really worried about that stuff. But for some people it really hits hard, like it's a lot. So let me see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to call my mom and I'm about to ask her, how does she feel about me being away from the holidays? I really want to know. I want to see it from a different perspective so I can know if I'm like not being over dramatic, but if she could see where I'm coming from without me saying it, and just to see it like over her perspective. So let's call mom real quick. Let's see if mom answers. Little, give your mother the phone. Hi, Little. That's my little brother, y'all. Oh, he didn't. Don't start, Little. You're so dramatic.
Really? You gonna take the cup and cover his face? No, go ahead, continue.
Don't even know what you're doing. Look, he fascinated. If I was Bobo, he like, all right, I'm done. Yes, Little, we see you. Mother. So, you are being recorded right now. So say hello to my video. Say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
She said hi video. Her phone broke up a little bit. So, I call in Little. Yes, Little, you're in the video. Hi, baby.
Say hi.
Hi. So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about me being away for the holidays? Or period, but mostly the holidays, but period.
I don't mind, as long as you don't feel lonely for the holidays. Because you don't have to be lonely. You have a huge family. And, you know, we would love to spend the holidays with you, but we do understand that sometimes travel, well, I understand sometimes travel is not always the easiest. It's very costly. And, you know, you're entitled to your own life. But as long as you don't feel alone on the holiday, then I'm okay. As long as you're happy.
So that's the thing. So how would you know? Like, what if I don't say I feel lonely, but I wear it? Like, I don't think you, I was saying that right. What if I'm not saying I'm lonely, but I am? How would that affect you?
How would it affect me?
Yeah, like...
You're not. Anytime you hurt, I'm hurt.
Well, yeah, that's true, y'all.
I get physically affected. Now, I may be able to tell, even though you try to mask the fact that you're lonely, by putting on a brave face because maybe you don't want me to feel any kind of way.
Yes.
But I can kind of feel right through that, and you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Like if you're lonely and you want to come up, then let's see if there's any way that we can try to make that happen. Like, you don't have to sit there and just, I can't come, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. No, I mean, you know.
Yeah. So how do you feel about me just being away from home, period? Like, I'm always out of state now, and I've been out of state for a few years now. So how did that feel from the beginning to like right now? Was there like a shift in feelings?
So when you first moved out of state, my feelings were just of concern in terms of, okay, just I hope everything works out for her. This is a new adventure, and like I just want to see it consistently through because you don't know what's gonna happen. So, but once you hit a year, I was like, all right, like, and then once you hit 2 years, I'm like, ciao, bye. Thank God you gave me another destination to be able to travel to. If you like it, I love it. If you're happy, again, that is just all my concern. And I want you to be in the best environment that you could be in. That may not be New York, but we'll be able to.
Okay, and last question, because he's all let me care about. what would be your advice to a parent dealing with their child being away from for the holidays for whatever reason, or just away from home, period? Like, what advice would you give to the parent from a parent's perspective?
Well, the only advice I could give is to just, make sure you incorporate that your child. Don't leave your child out just because your child is not there. Like, if you're having plans and you have family, it's okay to let the child know that you're having plans and you have a family. Mm-hmm. So the child still feels, incorporated with the family.
Right.
And also, if you can, and y'all having a get together, even if it's just with the siblings and the immediate, family. If somebody can get them on some kind of video, everybody don't have iPhone, but there's always some kind of video chat that you can have, and there's always unique ways that you can incorporate everybody being together. When it was COVID, everything was shut down. Nobody could travel anyway, so
yeah.
We always found inventive ways to still be connected.
Okay, that's some good advice. I'm not gonna lie. What you gotta say, Little? What you gotta say, Little? What you gotta say? And you better not hang up on me. He loves pressing that red button. What you gotta say? What that mean? You talk any other time.
Right?
What?
Busy, with the gas. Give me the phone. I know I shouldn't have gave it to you.
Because now he don't want to give it back to you.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Here I am again.
There you are again. Well, yes, I was telling them I wanted to call you and my dad and just see how y'all feel from a parent's standpoint. Because I could just feel oh, I'm so independent, I'm away from home, I don't really care. But I never asked if it affect y'all either. So I think that's cool that I just get y'all input and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy to know you're not worried to death, because me and my mother have this thing where if we both feel something.
I am worried to death. It just reduced a lot. And like I said, we've done things like share locations and communicate often and things like that.
Yes, I call her twice a day.
Like an adult, but at the same time, I'm still a concerned, worried parent. So as long as we're in communication, like I said earlier,
yeah.
And if y'all can share locations, that's a good idea, because I'm not gonna stalk you, but at least I know if I don't hear from you for a little while and I'm trying to get in touch with you, that's one of the resources that we can utilize in order to see, a start. Okay.
Yes, my mother doesn't have to worry about communication because I call her twice a day every day. So she's I'm pretty sure you love that, right?
Yeah.
She's such a liar. She's such a liar.
Why am I a liar?
Because she hates I call her for no reason, just to see her breathe. It's kind of unhealthy to say the least.
Anytime you want to hear from your mother, it's fine. All of us are not on this earth forever, so it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. If I can chat with you, we chat. We have great conversations.
Yeah, we do.
Well, and if I cannot.
And I still found a way. So, with that being said, thank you, Mother, for your input. Featuring Paris Danielle mom. I gotta make my dad change his name on Instagram, because this is I was about to say a franchise, but I'm not food. Or am I? I'm a snack. Right. Anyways, Mother, tell the people goodbye.
You want to say goodbye? Okay.
You want to say goodbye, little? Bye, little. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Alright. So yeah, y'all, that was pretty much that. I wish my father was able to, but he's asleep right now. He's always asleep. I might incorporate his segment, because I still actually want to know his opinion about all of this stuff. And I know my dad, he's a dad. He's a real, stern dad. I hate to even, do all that, but that's the type of dad he is. So I kind of really want to know his opinion from being like the dad. And I'm probably not gonna be able to incorporate it in this video, which is unfortunate, but I am gonna make him do it in probably a vlog further down the line. So if you went to my videos, if you didn't watch my other videos, go watch my other videos, catch up on Vidmas. And if you enjoyed the videos, then make sure y'all stay tuned for, why do I keep clapping? Make sure y'all stay tuned for the future videos because I'm gonna incorporate that. But overall, y'all, I just really want y'all to understand that, you know, making the choice, first of all, I already knew what it was gonna come with when I did move. New York is a beautiful place, ain't nothing like home, but let's just keep it a buck. I want certain type of apartments, and you're not getting that in New York for like triple, twice, double to triple the amount of money that you're gonna be spending in the South. I'm all up north, and this is the South, and it's way better, so I'm not doing it. So I already knew what I was getting myself into, but it's very important to stay cheerful and make the best of it. You know, sometimes it's okay to, not even okay, well, okay too, but sometimes it's better being away from all the normal distractions. Like, sometimes it's just a lot. And, you know, I've been making so much money being away from home that it's like, if I was home, I don't even know how everything would have went for me, because I don't know how my environment would have been with how expensive it is to get like a really nice apartment. You know, it's a lot. But I say that to say I hope everybody's doing well. If you are away from your families, I'm wishing you the best. You know, prayers always work. Find something productive to do if you can, whether it's work. Make sure you into your work and you still stay in contact with your family if you can. You know, try to make the best of it. Learn new talents just to have something to go back home to and be like, look, I was away from home, but I wasn't just wandering around. Look, this is what I learned, this is what I learned, like, you know, stuff like that. And just try to develop more so of a family aspect. If you don't already have your own family, as far as like kids and stuff, like me, I would just start preparing for that, because like I told y'all, I'm 25, so one of these years I'm gonna be having my own family, and I want to be prepared. I'm still learning how to just be, like, you know, the best girlfriend I can be. Like, I grew up different from a lot of women. A lot of women learned certain things earlier in their lives that I didn't, and I just have to catch up on. So I'm loving this time that I'm getting to learn how to be by myself and just learn the things that it takes to be a good mother, or the things that it takes to just be good, independent without anyone, you know. And I think this time span is very important for me, and I'm just taking all of that in. So I wish everybody the best. I hope this video helped y'all. You know, I wasn't intending to give a whole rule book of how to deal with it. I'm just telling you my experiences and, you know, what works for me, and I hope what works for me works for you, or even better, to be honest. But let me know what y'all think about this video down below. I just want to do a little chit chat with y'all. We on today is the 6th, so we on day 6 of Vidmas. I owe y'all a day 5 because I was so tired yesterday, so I couldn't even do it. So I gotta give y'all 2 videos. So just know I'm gonna give y'all that next video. I'm gonna make it up to y'all, and y'all know that. So thank y'all so much for sticking with me through this Vidmas so far. We didn't even make it to the 10th day, and I'm just so like excited for what's to come, because I know we're gonna have a lot of content. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, make sure you click that like button, comment down below, talk to me, let me know your thoughts, let me know how you're handling living out of state, you know, away from your family, or just not being with your family for the holidays. Let's talk, let's have a conversation, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Y'all, we got multiple videos coming. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'm gonna see y'all in another Vidmas video. Later, y'all.
Baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.